Hey, how's it going? I'm sitting out here, well, standing out here on my veranda. Backdrop is one of my favourite cities in the country, Launceston. Gorgeous place to live, really beautiful place, and kind of a fun place to do property stuff. So I was watching some of the comments on the last video and had a watch of it myself, and I realised two things. One, I've kind of assumed that all of you know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and a bit about the project, and so I thought I'd do an introduction to the project video. And two, I kind of look silly with these headphones on. But there's not much I can do about that. The mic on the headphones is a heck of a lot better than the mic on the iPhone. So basically the background for the project. I got to know my JV partner over a whole lot of conference visits and just catching up with her at different times, having dinner, lots of chats. And we figured we'd be probably a pretty good team to work through a property deal. She was quite interested in coming down here to Tasmania and doing something. So I was looking for a couple of different types of deals, mostly income stuff, but anything that was a good opportunity. And in the lead up to Christmas 2016, I got a listing across my desk just in the week before Christmas it looked too good to be true. It was quite a nice house, well presented, good location, nice sized block. But attached to the back of it was over a hectare of land just sitting there undeveloped with a council roadway. And so you got 10,000 square metres of land on top of the house in its own block. So it was a really good deal. Price wasn't too bad. I wouldn't say it was a steal for the price, but there was certainly plenty of interest in it. But leading into Christmas, I was in a pretty good position because I was here. I didn't have to work around family and other things too much. I mean, I can duck out between meals or, while the kids are asleep in the afternoon. So I got out there, I looked at it as quickly as I could. I talked to my JV partner and said, look, this is a deal that's going to be really good. You're interested in the subdivision, and we got an offer in on it very quickly. We got some pretty creative terms on it. Most of that was around keeping the vendors in place, keeping the house well presented, making it easy for them to stay there until they found exactly what they were looking for. They were selling the house as it had been a family home for a long time, and kids were growing up and moving out and, different phase of life type stuff. I don't know a huge amount about where they're going, but from what I hear through the agent, they've found what they're looking for, and so the negotiation about how that time frame works next, about them moving out and us settling on the property, finishing off all the paperwork and passing it on to the new owners will be a really interesting kind of deal. So yeah, extended time frames, lots of nice conditions, quite a big deposit up front. And we've already got our DA in. We've got the DA under consideration by the council. The clock's running right now. There's a little bit of discussion about the bushfire assessment stuff. We've had a thorough bushfire assessment done, but the problem is they changed the rules around bushfire ratings 3 days after our application went live, and that's about almost 2 weeks after we lodged the bushfire report. And we went back to our assessor and went, hey, can you update it? So he updated the certificate, but he also pointed out that the bushfire assessors, so the guys who do that sort of work, they got 24 hours notice from the council that they were changing the rules. So that's pretty good. Plus it was, after our application had gone live and was in for assessment, but he just tweaked the certificate to match the current guidelines. So hopefully that'll smooth it out really well. So yeah, anyway, 10 lots, including the house, so 9 new lots, about 150 metres of road, a cul-de-sac, underground power, underground water, underground sewer, as the normals go, fibre optic to the house, proper NBN. Those mainland people who don't quite know what that's like, it's really, really good, and doesn't rely on old copper network into your house, which is just a bad idea. What else have we got? The road construction's going to be the really interesting thing. Because we basically build the road, we're probably going to have to warrant it for a period. Then once the road is in place and doesn't collapse and doesn't do anything silly, obviously we're going to be building to council code, it'll become part of the council's road network. The thing I'm most looking forward to at the moment is who gets to name the road. My daughter's decided she wants to name it after her, which is pretty good. I'm okay with that. We'll see how that goes. So keep keep an eye out for some updates. I've got some stuff going on today with it, and once I've kind of gone through that, I'll put up another update. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this summary kind of covers things. If you've got any comments or questions, chuck them in either YouTube, Facebook, wherever you see this. Subscribe to the channel, that way you'll see the updates anytime under next developments. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon.